Hey you guys, welcome back. Today we're in Allentown, Pennsylvania, about to explore this massive psychiatric hospital. The lights are still on. Wait till you see what we find. The massive Allentown State Hospital, one of the largest psychiatric hospitals in the country, sat high atop Rittersville, looking down over the Lehigh River. A spectacular sight to be seen. Let's check it out inside. Today's journey starts inside the boiler plant of this state hospital. Built in 1912, the boiler plant would have supplied heat and steam throughout the entire hospital, operating over 100 years. The historic Allentown State Hospital, with a peak population in 1950 of over 2,000 people, closed down in 2010. 9 years later, the M. Night Shyamalan film Glass was filmed here, starring Bruce Willis and Samuel L. Jackson. Now we head into the steam tunnels towards the main hospital. Our first stop, the medical services building, to check out the morgue, x-ray room, and operating rooms. Well, we're out here checking out abandoned Allentown State Hospital. This place is crazy. It's gigantic. It's still operating too. The lights are on. Look at that. It's hot as hell in here right now too. The extensive wards and basement areas of this hospital were often used by the local state police for canine training. Hope we don't run into any of them here today. glad to be one of the first explorers in here, inside the morgue, to get a glimpse of this. Inside the refrigeration unit, both of the trays are still inside. That's a great sign. No vandalism, no damage in here yet. Some of the leftover remnants from the movie Glass here. One of the sets was downstairs. Check it out, these hallways are all made of marble. They don't make it like that anymore. Definitely not for a state hospital. We're right in the front. There's the main entrance. You always got to be careful around the front of the building. As soon as we get here, the first thing I see out front, Allentown Police K9 unit out there walking around. There's also another guy out there on a bicycle. Don't know who he is. He could be he's taking for a walk over there. That's all we need now. What the fuck?
There's that dude on
Where's
the
the guy?
He's right there in front of the fence. Coming to the camera. He's right there. I don't know if that's another cop.
With all the 12 action out front, we decided to play it safe. We're going to head up the stairs to higher ground. That way we can keep a look outside to see who's coming and going while we check out this incredible place. Every chance you get when you're in some spot like this, you got to peek outside. That way you know who's out there and who's not. We check out the rooftop, and I climb up into the cupola and take a look around. There's not much in there, but the view's pretty good. You're coming. Ain't nothing up here.
We're going to the next floor, right?
We spent plenty of time up on the 3rd floor. Now we're heading downstairs. We're trying to check out the main lobby. As we get to the 2nd floor, we notice still a lot of the doors are locked. We look outside. Who do we see? 2 Allentown police cars. With the police out front, we decide to head deeper into the building. We check out the main theater. Spectacular. The detail, the architecture, the color, and the lack of vandalism, with only some natural decay in here. Unbelievable. Well, here we are for the final curtain call at Allentown. It's the end of it. The curtain's down. You've seen the last show here. Glad you guys got to come along for one more performance. How was that? Good. This was one of the operating rooms from the movie Glass. It's all cleaned up and repainted. Looking good. Wet paint. Caution. Now we go through some of the wards. We'll speed this up. Check these out. They're still in great shape. The colors are unbelievable. Every ward, every hallway is a different theme. It's always good to keep an eye out front. That way you see who's out there. We're down to 1 police car now. Let's keep this explore going. These old murals done by the patients are always cool. A quick look out the back. The pavilion and the steward's house. That's where the men that worked here would have lived, taking care of the patients every day. One of the old wards. Would have been a patient's room right here. They didn't have much privacy. But I guess it was better than some places. Every one of these wards was different. As the years progressed, they had installed more privacy barriers and updated things and repainted them. But basically, they're still the same. The colors of these buildings are amazing. These wardrooms, unbelievable colors. They would have kept the patients so calm. They would have loved this stuff. Check out these hydrotherapy bathtubs. Look at that. Pristine. When you look at how clean these wards are, you understand why people want to save the hospital and bring it back. Really wouldn't take that much to bring it back to being used for something, repurposed for something. More stuff from the video. More stuff from the film. This would have been the front window looking right out over the main entrance. This would have been the doctor's kitchen up here on the second floor. They would have had their own lunches cooked for them probably. Look at that floor, that thing is in beautiful shape. Damn. Love these old upper sash windows. The little lever, you push that, open the window. This baby blue suicide-proof hallway, stairway, definitely pretty cool. We're heading downstairs now. I just saw something drive by. Up, there are cars down there. The offices of the psychiatric doctors, they all had their own sinks. These offices were interconnected through the front of the hospital, so doctors could travel back and forth through the offices without going out into the main corridor. They all had a spectacular view of the grounds. Very light and airy. Would have been a fantastic place to work. Okay, we're in the hospital office. Look, here's the vault. Let's take a look inside here and see if there's anything in here left. The old lockers. Some shelves. Wow, it was tall. Ventilation system. I could all hear all the workings. She was a beast. There's a little door that opens. Here we are in the main lobby. On the main floor. Holy shit. There's Allentown. There's the principal's office. We head down into the basement. The subterranean levels are much cooler. Down here, we find all kinds of other vaults. Every ward must have its own vault. A couple months from now, some other explorers we know are going to be hiding in this vault, waiting for the police to catch other explorers and give them felony trespassing charge and theft. Not the place to be stealing. With the lights and electric still on in this facility, it makes the exploration go easy. Lots of fun with the lights on. Wouldn't be easy to hide in here though. That's why theft from a construction site in Pennsylvania, it's a felony. It's also bad karma to be grabbing things that aren't yours. If you take them, the next person might not be able to see that, and that next person might be you. The employees of Allentown State Hospital would have been union AFSCME, American Federation of State, County, and Municipal Employees. It would have been a lifelong job, probably families passing it down through the generations. Being here over 100 years, you could have had 3 generations retire out of a place like this. It would have been steady work. You always knew where your paycheck was coming from. You would have been proud of yourself, taking care of those who couldn't take care of themselves. It's amazing to see the place go down. The basement is extensive. It goes on and on. The size of the upstairs building, only downstairs. Let's speed it up and get through some of this. What this was. This must have been got some special dietary something. Restrooms. Key required. Don't need the key today. It's the ladies only though. She has a lock. Must have been dining services. And a kitchen. Yep. Nothing's left in here now. Everything would have been kept locked up inside these cages. This one was for cleaning supplies. Other ones just had numbers. Hey, we just got ourselves up into the gymnasium. Check this thing out. Look at that. How big that place is. Giant. Padded walls. It's perfect timing to get up in here because these guys are actively stripping everything down all over the place of their tools and their equipment and supplies. They're stripping it out. We're going to go ahead and wind this explorer up now. We head back down into the subterranean tunnels underneath the hospital. There's our mark. These tunnels are deep and dark. Even with the lights, they go on forever. Easy to get disoriented down here. It's been a great time. We're heading on out now. All right, you guys, thanks for coming along today. We got to check out abandoned Allentown State Hospital before it goes under the knife. Man, they're going to tear it down. They're going to salvage some of the good stuff, but we're not really sure what. Either way, thanks a lot for coming along. If you guys enjoyed this video, you know what to do. Like and subscribe and hit that notification bell. Peace out, my friends. Stay safe. Here we are in the bowling alley at the abandoned state hospital. Here we are checking out the second chapel. This one had been shut down, locked up for a while. Well, we're in here, it's lunchtime in the power plant, really dinner time. Hell, it's like 5:30, 5:45 p.m. We're getting ready to have a little snack, cooking up some kielbasa, hot sausage. Got some fresh rolls over here, some kind of good mustard, maybe some goldfish. Stick around. We're in here in the basement inside the refrigeration area. This is the Cat D37.